When you need a quality product in your life, Diet Dr. Thunder is the way to go.
Thunderstruck!
Yeah! All right. Free advertising. Sponsored. Which one's this? What store do you buy Diet Dr. Thunder? Is that Walmart?
Like a local brand?
Sounds like either, it's Walmart or maybe like a Walgreens.
Yeah, I can't.
Something crazy.
Right there. Distributed by Walmart Stores, Inc.
There you go.
Don't give the Waltons any more advertising.
All right, and that's true. All right. Got a packed week this week. Overall, I think this was an A wrestling week. I'll throw it out there. I thought that this week of wrestling was very good. The stories were good. Everything was solid. Is that what you did, Charlie? A. I'll give it an A. All right. So, how have you guys been real quick? Garrett?
I've been all right.
Garrett, don't you know I told you that we have a packed week and not to just ramble on? Charlie, how's your week?
Yeah,
there you go. All right, cool. So, Raw, we kicked it off. We had a Bray Wyatt promo. Bray Wyatt came out, had a really good promo, and then we found out that he's going to face Roman Reigns. Raise your hand if you thought that Bray Wyatt had a shot in hell at winning this match.
I think
cricket noise.
Bray Wyatt, this is what Bray Wyatt does, right? Cuts a great promo and then gets his ass kicked, so all of his credibility goes out the window. Nothing changed, right?
Pretty much, bro.
He gets over with every crowd he goes in front of, and then he just loses their respect because he loses.
Which, I mean, they've shown like it kind of works. Like with The Miz never wins.
They're trying to Daniel Bryan him.
But it's easier to do that with a heel because, I don't know, just Bray Wyatt as a heel just is getting a little old for me. I do love Bray Wyatt. I thought it was a pretty good match. Garrett, did you have anything that stood out to you from this Wyatt Reigns match in particular?
It was longer than I would have expected it to be if it was just going to be a Bray Wyatt loss. I guess they wanted to. They usually take up most of the first hour with the first match and promo, so I'm not surprised by that. But I'm just surprised that they took that, which there's like an old feud there, but not a good feud there that people wouldn't remember. So I was just thinking about that the whole time, and I was like, yeah, this is really not bringing back anything good for me. So
right, okay. Charlie, anything about either of these guys that you particularly like or don't like right now?
I mean, we could dive into that. Just overall, I thought it was a good match. Watching it match, like, I enjoyed myself. These guys have such great chemistry together, man. I can watch them all the time, so I'm good with it.
I can agree with that. And we saw later on that they're probably going to do Seth versus Bray, right?
Which in the ring should be awesome.
Yeah.
That's how it went out there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then we don't know how we don't know what they're doing with Roman quite yet, but really the only two people they don't have something for is Roman and Finn. So if we get a Roman Finn match, that's something you guys would be down with.
Oh, but I don't want to see Finn take his first like pay-per-view loss to Roman.
I think they'd have him beat Roman.
Hold on, he just lost at a pay-per-view.
Oh, well, no, I mean, he got pinned too. I guess, fine. Yeah, maybe you can lose in this, I guess. But he has to win. He can't lose two pay-per-views in a row. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So we had an interview with Enzo and Cass. This is the first time that we've seen them both alive, pretty much, in the past couple weeks. Enzo and Cass are standing there. Basically, Big Cass saying he's pissed off that some people think that Enzo, or that he was the one behind attacking Enzo. He knows that it was the Revival, and he wants to get after the Revival, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It seems like WWE wants to play it as it's so obvious that it's the Revival, when in reality it's so obvious that it's Cass at this point, which leads us to later on in the night. Big Cass ended up being the one laid out backstage. Do either of you want to make the case that Enzo or Rick, welcome to the podcast, Rick, do any three of you want to make the case that Big Cass was faking him getting laid out and that it is still Big Cass?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a cool swerve.
I can't. I personally don't know who it would be. The Revival seems fair enough to where they show them randomly, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what unfolds.
So right now, no one's completely buying in that it's still Cass.
The only thing they've hinted at is that it might have been Corey Graves because Big Cass came out and sort of confronted him last week. But like,
What if it ends up being Kurt Angle? What if he's pissed off? He hates Enzo because he slept with his woman or something.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Mrs. Angle, you know.
That would be kind of funny.
They give.
Hey, we already saw Enzo has no problem being with a
yeah, he was
married woman.
all over Lana.
He was going after Lana.
I was
So
gonna say whenever Rusev feud 2.0, was it Kurt Angle versus Enzo WrestleMania 34?
That's a main eventer, bro.
For the Universal Championship. Enzo walks in as champ.
We see Kurt Angle and Corey Graves against Enzo and Cass at a pay-per-view.
Dude, Corey Graves, I don't think he can wrestle ever.
So we cut backstage to Kurt Angle pretty much telling Alexa Bliss that she promised Nia Jax a match. We get this big thing saying that Alexa Bliss promised Nia Jax that once she was done with Bayley, she would give Nia Jax a title match, and it's announced that we're going to get a women's title match later on in the night. What do you guys think about Nia as a babyface, Rick?
I don't know if she's really gonna be a babyface. I think they're gonna try to push it off with their whole Team Root thing they got going. So I think they're just gonna keep pushing off, doing something really stupid to keep their match from actually fully happening and having Nia win. I think it's gonna be a bunch of bullcrap for a while and have her feud with someone else soon.
Is this the right call, considering how reckless Nia can be in the ring and how small Alexa Bliss is, Charlie?
I don't know. It almost feels like it's the route that they have to go.
Has she hurt people before?
She missed Charlotte on a jump, and she's done a couple things that are really questionable.
Yeah, she just does. She's just not very careful. She tries making everything look so brutal that sometimes it actually is. The whole point is to make it look like you're destroying the person without actually doing it. You know?
Yeah.
So then she has a tendency of actually hurting them.
Right, and she also doesn't have the benefit of guys like the Big Show and other guys that are bigger or women that are bigger. Because it's not like they're gonna bring back Awesome Kong or something, you know what I mean? Who could give her some pointers on how to wrestle safely. But
right.
So
Awesome Kong, I don't know. I was kind of getting out of wrestling when Awesome Kong kind of came in. She was the one that got pregnant, right? And came out and did the heartfelt speech.
Yeah, and then she was had a better career in TNA, like a lot of Cyrus stars did.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
I liked her TNA
yeah, she was
a lot better.
What was she was Karma? Was that her name?
Karma, yeah.
Yeah, Karma.
Wrestling.
Yeah, she was Karma in WWE, and then she became Awesome Kong in TNA, or is it the other way around?
Yeah, that's how it went. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, so we had the best part of Raw, the Drifter. The Drifter is always the best part of every show that he's on.
Who wants to walk with Elias?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Drifter and Braun Strowman.
Okay, this has got to be the only guy that didn't do anything on NXT, but he's going to end up being a big star in the WWE, right?
Yeah.
It's reverse of what happens.
Another one.
Look at it this way. WWE creative on Raw have found a way to fuck up Bayley and actually do well with the Drifter. How does that happen? Bayley was a shoo-in.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I don't know. But we get this tease of a future Drifter versus Dean Ambrose feud down the line after Ambrose is done with The Miz. Is this a feud that you want to see, Garrett?
Yes, I would love to see. And I really would love the Drifter to win that feud, too. Because Dean Ambrose isn't going to lose anything if he loses at this point. So I think it'd be a really interesting. I mean, the match they had was good. I think maybe I don't know. I don't want to see the Miz lose that title, but maybe if Ambrose wins it and then he just goes to and then Samson is like, hey, I helped you out, Miz. What about me or something? And they work some stupid feud where he's going after the belt, but he obviously isn't going to win the belt. But have him get the win again over the champion. It just stack that up and then have an actual feud later for the belt.
Yeah,
I don't know. Something.
I mean, yeah, I'm down with it. I mean, I think Elias Sampson, he's decent in the ring, and I crack up so much when he does the musical things.
Yeah, they're good.
You know what's funny is that in NXT,
rate his singing.
I don't think rate his singing. Oh, dude.
Yeah, you're the expert here.
10.
Him or Aiden English, bro.
Aiden English tries too hard, bro.
Do you think he's got raw talent though?
Aiden English, yeah, he's all right. I mean, it's obvious that he's taken voice lessons at some point. He probably wasn't very good, but then he took voice lessons because he is probably more of an actor, and then he did like Broadway type stuff. So I think that he needed to learn how to sing a little bit. So, he's decent. But like I could give Charlie voice lessons, and in 6 months he'd be where Aiden English is. And Charlie isn't a singer. That's what I'm saying. He's not experienced in the
singing arts. Yeah,
singing arts. Yeah, dude.
They are the fun arts.
Dude, real quick, I hate the Taco Bell commercial where the guy is talking about the naked chicken chips, and he's got the kid that's graduating, and he's like, the only thing that he's graduating with is something, a master's degree in disappointment or something. And he's like, actually, it's a bachelor's degree in fine arts. What a waste.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Ooh.
You know what, dude? I got to sing with the Rolling Stones. Where are you, guy on the Taco Bell commercial?
And you just got a job right off the bat.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm in higher demand than the guy on the Taco Bell commercial.
Hey, man.
When you texted
if you
me
stack
that,
the level I am of music teacher level credibility and the level he's on as far as an actor, pretty much what he's doing, Taco Bell commercials, that's like if I was working at McDonald's right now, bro.
Oh.
He ain't got shit on me. You know who else don't get shit on me? Matt Morgan. Fuck you. All right. So
I knew it was coming.
The blueprint.
As soon as you said, you know who else does it?
Brady Bolton.
all right.
Morgan, WrestleMania 34 opening event. Here it comes.
Dude, go ahead. I'm down.
In
Fight me.
a shoot boxing match.
I've got a better chance of getting in the WWE than Matt Morgan does. I have more talent.
Oh.
I'd light him up on a promo, bro. So the Dean Ambrose kills the Drifter, and then kind of shows that he's still interested in the Miz. He wants his title back. He gets a rematch anyway. So we ended up cutting to legitimately probably the best thing of the wrestling week of the two shows, right? We have Samoa Joe come out. Everyone's like, oh, what's Joe going to say? And he comes out and he says, I want everything that Brock Lesnar has. I want Paul Heyman as my manager. I want all the fame. I want all the glory. I want the title. I want everything that Brock Lesnar has. And I want to take it all from him. So Paul Heyman comes out, announces, Brock Lesnar is not here, but he came to, he basically put over Joe pretty hard. Said, honestly, out of the 6 people in that match, you were the worst case scenario for Brock because you're not scared of him. And I know that even if Brock wins this match at Great Balls of Fire, even if he wins that match,
should we draw the logo for everyone?
What?
Should we draw the logo for everyone? I think everybody can appreciate a good drawing, Brady.
Yeah, that's true. Nice balls and penis. All right, so it was a family show, Rick.
I was
not. This is not a family show.
After I just looked at the camera and said, "Fuck you, Matt Morgan." All right, so so anyway, basically, Paul Heyman comes out, puts him over pretty hard, and he's just like, "Yeah, Brock's not going to lead the same after this match, but neither are you. Brock is going to just completely destroy you. This is going to be a really physical, great match. Can't wait for it." And they did a wonderful thing, which is all of the turnbuckles have mics in the corner. But it always seems so fake when superstars get very personal and just calm them down and just methodical talking, change up the cadence, And Samoa Joe does that. He's like, he shakes Paul Heyman's hand and he's like, hold on, I want to tell you something. And he puts the mic down, walks Paul Heyman over into the corner so that the mic in the corner can pick it up, but no one in that arena can hear what they're saying, which is great. And he looks at Paul and he's like, I'm kind of disappointed that Brock's not here. I wanted to give him this message myself, but sadly, I'm just going to have you deliver it. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to hurt you. and it's just not going to be enjoyable for you, but it needs to be done. So what's going to happen is I'm going to grab you and I'm going to put my hand around your throat and I'm going to choke you out. And you're going to go back to Brock Lesnar and tell him exactly how this feels. And Paul is just sitting there like deer in the headlights, like, shit. And then Coquina Clutch locked in the ring, chokes out Paul Heyman. This was the first time Paul Heyman has actually been beat up since CM Punk days.
Damn.
It's been years. People have like threatened and everything, but I don't know.
Brock usually makes the
it was
save.
perfect, wasn't it, Garrett? Was there anything you would have changed?
The only thing I might have changed was the so like I maybe the wording, like, because I felt like some of it just felt like he was just but maybe make the whole thing sinister instead of just him like lulling him in. I don't know. It's better for the crowd at home, but like I don't know.
See, I loved it because that made it seem like he's gonna be like personable and it was gonna be this mutual respect match between Brock and Samoa Joe. And it was like, no one wants to see that. They want people that hate each other. And so it's just like, Paul, come on over into the corner, just come over here. I want to tell you something real quick, just off mic. And Paul's like, oh, all right. And then it just turned from there, right?
But the other people in there didn't get that until he grabbed him. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's fine. Whatever. You should never play to the crowd that's there. You're playing to 7,000-8,000 people instead of the millions watching at home. And millions. But no, I mean, what do you think of it, Charlie?
Thought it was perfect, like you said. I wouldn't change anything about it personally. So yeah, I'm down with it. It helped Joe. So.
Oh yeah, definitely showed his more heel tendencies. I guess because he wasn't. There's only good like heel things he was doing before was the whole attacking Rollins. Now he's kind of just laid back, doing what he's got to do. Doesn't have Triple H telling him what to do, so it makes him look like a better guy, I guess.
But choking out the guy's reckless manager.
It's true.
I feel like
good.
I feel like even though I know it's a PG show, when he was saying all the things he wanted of Brock Lesnar, so I thought he was legitimately going to say his wife. I was like, don't go there.
Dude,
Brock might actually hurt you.
I don't know, bro. Sable isn't that hot to me, man. She
but
never
Brock
was.
will hurt you. I'm saying Brock might hurt you. You know what I mean? Just
that's true. Like
he could actually hurt somebody.
Yeah, dude. There's some things like there are lines you don't cross, even though it's acting. Like I feel like you shouldn't do it.
I feel like I'm never
because Brock Lesnar made a very conscious effort to not even allow Sable into the cage, like to congratulate him after his fights in the UFC. He tried keeping her off TV as much as possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's the jealous type. Sable, you can come get Rick's dick if you want.
Not pass, bro.
Dude, she's the blonde.
Yeah,
it's bombshell back in the
old, bro.
Yeah, she's a little old now.
If she's dating
whatever, dude.
Older with his cop haircut.
We need to let Rick go off on Brock Lesnar one of these weeks. That's one guy Rick does not like.
Not a fan. Not even a fan of him. I mean, he was a good fighter at the UFC, but like, he's a little arrogant, I guess. I was not a fan of him, to be honest. Not in the UFC at all. Or even now, don't even like him now. He's lazy as shit. Like just 2 moves. He's a way better wrestler than what he needs to be. Like Suplex City, come on. Throw me around.
All right, Rick. Make a list. Make a list of why you hate Brock Lesnar and bring it with you next week.
Suplex me 100 fucking times. I'll pay my tuition with that shit.
Dude, Rick, make a list of things you hate about Brock Lesnar. Top 5 things, and we're going to present it next week on the podcast.
It's going to be a list of things I don't like about him. We're going to be.
Hey, man, I'll fuck with Matt Morgan. I ain't fucking with Brock Lesnar.
We'll be having a sequel.
Matt Morgan's just a guy that's tall, and he's podcasting. All right, so Samoa Joe promo was fantastic with Heyman, and then he went backstage, and after the commercial break, they come back, and Rollins has to kill the entire mood because he sucks. I don't know. I didn't like this. Rollins came up. Well, you said you're going to run through everyone going to Brock Lesnar. Why don't you run through me? And Kurt Angle was like, I think that's a great idea. And sets up a match for later on in the night. I mean, I'm down with the match. What did you guys think of Rollins' work in the promo?
That wasn't too bad. Like you said, it was a little cheesy what he did, but it was a good match. So, I mean, Samoa Joe and Rollins, it's going to be a good match at the end of the night. But besides that, the promo was a little cheesy and corny.
We need a Shield reunion as the heels to go against the Wyatt family as faces, and Wyatts need to win. All right, so anyway.
Or the Shield come back and really have Roman turn heel and have him beat both Ambrose and Rollins' ass.
God, that would be funny. Turn him again, and then a Roman is the one to turn him.
Dude,
oh, man, that'd be funny.
Clocks them like this, sandwiches them with 2 chairs across their heads or something.
Nah, just double Superman punch out of nowhere. Just all the heat in the world.
Dude, double Superman punch? You know how stupid that would look?
Yes. It would be for the heat.
That's pretty good.
I just imagine seeing him leave.
Dude, I would be a hell of a booker, dude. People would hate me. They'd be like, they'd have Kevin Dunn levels of hate for me.
Next, you're gonna say that he's gonna have him in the middle of the ring, and he's gonna go to spear, and he spears one on the left, and Superman punches the other while he's going.
Yes, that's the next move. No, that'd be
Okay.
That would be
So,
amazing.
We had Cesaro and Sheamus against Slater and Rhino. Cesaro and Sheamus defeat them in quick fashion. It's obvious where Slater and Rhino are slated on the card. And I don't know. And then I mean, that was kind of it. And then they cut a decent promo saying that basically Hardys are old and washed up. They basically played the people's heartstrings, saying, you know, that they loved the Hardy Boys, and who likes the Hardy Boys anymore, blah, blah, blah. So it was all right. Anything special?
Nothing I'd take away from it.
No, it's advancing it. Hardys are obviously going to get the rematch. They're killing time for it. We had Neville and TJP sitting backstage, and TJP basically told Neville, hey, you promised me a title match if I helped you get past Austin Aries, and you did, so I deserve my title match. And Neville's like, all right, you go out and you beat Mustafa Ali, and I'll talk to Shane. I was like, so pretty much it seemed like one of two things were going to happen. TJP was going to lose to Mustafa Ali, or he was going to beat Mustafa Ali, and Neville was going to say, oh, man, I talked to Shane, and he just couldn't get it done, which the latter ended up happening. TJP beat Mustafa Ali, which honestly I was kind of shocked at. Did you guys think Mustafa Ali was going to win?
I didn't. I thought, no.
What up, Sean John?
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I apologize. Got held up late at work there.
Hey, no problem. And then I don't know. So then pretty much Neville just got pissed off because TJP was running his mouth, and he said, you're going to get your title match on 205 Live, which turns out was an incredible match, but I did not see 205. Did any of you?
Nope.
Cut the highlights.
Because I heard that their match was fantastic, which does not surprise me. TJP's awesome in the ring. So.
Yeah, I'd be that.
We get some golden age promos, as Garrett puts it. Goldust is great at cutting these promos, and he references movies and stuff like that. R-Truth is not. I'd say give it one more week of it. If they do the same type of promo one more week, it's old already. Do you remember how terrible, like how long these promos dragged on for them to become a tag team? What wasn't it like 7 weeks or something? Of
Something
just
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just something stupid. And no one wanted to see it anyway. I think this match is going to be pretty good. I'm down with it. I hope it leads to a Goldust one more push for the IC title against The Miz. I think it would be fantastic. He could even beat him for it.
Looking The Miz as the babyface or Goldust?
No, Goldust would be the babyface. Yeah,
but he's like heel.
No, I think Goldust will be cheered in this feud.
You're probably right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
You're pitting a heel against a heel on paper. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, is Goldust the heel against R-Truth? I guess.
Yeah, he attacked him.
That's true. I don't know. I think people just like Goldust more, so they're going to.
Oh no,
him over,
I don't disagree if they did that anyway. It will still turn out that way. I'm just saying that's just the way that they would. It's
right.
Weird forever when they do.
Yeah. We cut over to the announcers setting up the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. Stupid fucking name. And all of a sudden, Corey Graves looks over to his right, and Kurt Angle's walking up. He looks like if I give my grandfather a cell phone and he has no idea how to like send a text. If he were to walk over to me and be like, how do I use this? That's what Kurt Angle looks like. He looks like the old man that doesn't understand technology. That's what it seems like to me. But obviously, this is going with the angle of Kurt Angle. I don't know. I really hope they don't go the way of Kurt Angle, like is in some sort of like weird sex scandal or something. But It probably could be. Knowing WWE, they're trying to capitalize on all the news leaking or something. If it comes down, like, if they try to do like a Kurt Angle was the one to leak Paige's nudes. I don't think they would do that, but could you imagine if that was the storyline?
Oh my.
No.
He was the one to leak Rollins' nudes.
It's how Del
which is
Rio
gonna lead to
returned. No, it's how Del Rio returned. He leaked them.
Oh my god. Kurt Angle, Alberto Del Rio at Mania. Oh, that would be.
It would actually be a good match, but it would just be a stupid storyline.
Hey, we've seen stupider storylines, man.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, we saw a storyline over Mae Young giving birth to a hand. So
There was a storyline where Rey Mysterio's kid was up for grabs or something.
up for adoption. Yeah, Rey Mysterio hadn't like won enough matches, and Eddie Guerrero was trying to like adopt him or something. And he's trying to like steal Rey Mysterio's kid. Hey man, I thought it was good.
It wasn't bad. It was just, come on, Eddie.
Dude, we should do like a storyline breakdown show at some point. I think that would be good. If anything, I call dibs on the Jeff Hardy CM Punk storyline. That's probably my favorite of all time.
I call dibs on Cena Punk.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty good too. You can Cena Rock. There are a lot of Cena feuds you could pick, bro. Cena Orton, that could be a 6-hour show.
Dude, well, just the good ones though.
They're all great.
Not 17 of them though. All like just the first 5 or something.
Yeah.
That'd be a good list to put together. How many
storylines
Manias has that
Good.
main event?
I mean, is there any? We're all kind of intrigued still, based on what they're doing with Angle and Graves, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they need to wrap it up. It doesn't need to be like a 2-month storyline though. It needs to be wrapped up by the end of this cycle. You know what I mean?
I'm not bored of it yet, but there is a fine line where it's like, all right, it's old.
Well, if it just gets to the point where it's like they're golden truthing us again, where they're like, it's gonna happen. Nah, no, it's not. Like
Yeah.
They had better have something planned. If it's just stupid, I'm just gonna be like, well, I've lost my trust in their booking ability again.
Right. So we had Kalisto versus Titus O'Neil. Moving on. No, but Kalisto ends up beating Titus O'Neil by grabbing the tights, which Titus O'Neil did last week, which is, I don't know, a cool continuation. They have this dynamic where Titus and Apollo Crews are kind of like laughing at each other because they both suck. And it's like, haha, you can't beat Kalisto either. Like, I don't know, it's weird. But
Yeah. It's strange.
it's an okay angle. I mean, do either of you guys have like serious disdain or joy for this angle?
Yeah, I
Joy?
mean, something.
Joy, I don't know if that's the right word. I just want this to be like something more than just it's gonna end in a fight between them two. You know, I want it to be like if they maybe like a Orton Wyatt scenario, but better because it's just one dude with one hanging out with, you know, a heelish dude. Like maybe Apollo takes a couple of his opportunities and like, you know, maybe he doesn't entirely cleanly get a win, but he's like, whatever, you know, it's Titus. What are you gonna do? And then he severs ties with him on good terms because I don't think you want to end this with a massive fight because you can always bring that back later. Or, I mean, 'cause
Right.
I would rather see Titus start moving toward the title scene, not Titus, Apollo move toward the title scene more than to see him just fight another mid-card feud.
Out of curiosity, Charlie, are we live streaming this, or is
Yes.
it unlisted?
It's live.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see it on the on the list. I was trying to click it, see if we have any comments, but
Oh, I'm watching chat. Nothing yet.
okay, cool. So we cut to backstage, and Big Cass is laid out. Basically, this is WWE saying, well, there goes all the people that thought that it was Big Cass, which it still could be Cass. I don't know. I'm of the impression that he faked it. And this leads us to a really cringy but kind of entertaining match. So Enzo is scheduled, Enzo and Cass are scheduled to go against, who was it?
Gallows and Anderson.
Gallows and Anderson, yeah. And so Enzo enters, and then he's like, I got a partner, and he's 7 foot tall. And I was like, all right, well, Big Show's coming out. So Big Show comes out, and he's acting all serious. And Big Show did a really good job of like pretending to hate Enzo, leading them to believe that it could have been Big Show that laid out Enzo or laid out Cass. I thought that was kind of cool. And he acted all serious. And then Enzo was like, why are you going to be so serious, man? Lighten up a little. He's like, you want me to lighten up a little? And then he pulls out the worst New Yorker accent I've ever heard in my life. And continues on to do the entire Cass promo and yelling the SAWFT. Did either of you guys like it? Charlie, what'd you think about Big Show's big Cass impression?
I thought it was just, meant to be corny. I laughed. I thought it was funny. I got a chuckle out of it.
You got a good old chuckle. Garrett? If you're here. Oh, there you go.
I'm here. Yeah, it was a thing. I don't know. Don't continue it unless he's involved with the thing.
The one good thing that was kind of cool was, because everyone knows Big Show could be a face or heel at any given time. Yeah. When they went to go do the Bada Boom Shaka Laka, which I don't know how they're going to spell it on the game, but we'll see on 2K18. When they went to go do that to finish the match, Big Show went up to do a full body over the top press with Enzo, and Enzo's yelling, "That's not how we do it! That's not how we do it!" And literally, they could have pulled a Bubba Ray Dudley with Spike Dudley and chucked him into the crowd if he wanted, but he didn't. He dropped him onto, I think it was Anderson, and they got the pin, and that was it. Which led to backstage Cass accusing Big Show of jumping Enzo, and Big Show was like, "I'm huge." He's like, "Trust me. If I wanted to jump you, I'd just do it right to your face. I'd just beat you up." Valid point, right?
True.
I don't think there's any way it's Big Show.
Yeah, no.
That'd be a stupid end.
They're trying too hard. They've probably changed their minds who it is already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure. They change this week to week, I'm sure. They usually don't have these kinds of things confirmed at all. That's what they say about the two infamous angles, the Raw General Manager, the anonymous one, and the Vince is the higher power angle.
Right.
They had no idea until Vince had an epiphany that day of what it should be. So
right.
It's probably the same way here with both of these angles,
Right.
They just don't know.
Right. So, we then cut to, if Samoa Joe didn't cut that great promo, and Paul Heyman, if that segment wasn't so good, this probably would have been the best thing on the past 3 weeks of Raw as well, right? And SmackDown. The Miz comes out. He has his Intercontinental Championship celebration. If you're watching and you're under 18, don't do this. For anyone that is 18 or over, go ahead. Type in dancingbear.com into your URL, into your web browser. See what comes up.
No, I know what that is.
So, Garrett, are you trying it out?
I don't know what it is, and I'm not interested.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Not doing it.
Dude, come on.
No.
The guy danced around a bear outfit with his dick out.
Oh.
At a fucking bachelorette party.
So whoever the hell ribbed Miz is a genius. So, pretty much they come out. It was a very good job by whoever wrote the segment, because the Miz came out and Maurice had thrown this celebration for him, and as soon as you see the bear jumping around with a congratulations Miz poster in the back, you're like, God damn it, that's Dean Ambrose. How many times does Dean Ambrose dress up as something else he's in disguise as something else, and then jumps the Miz or jumps whoever in his angles, and it's like, oh, God, they're just insulting our intelligence by not knowing that that's Dean Ambrose. So the Miz and Maurice start doing he's like, oh, this is so beautiful, and he's like, you even got a dancing bear, and Maurice is like, I didn't order the bear. I thought you did. Miz is like, I didn't order a bear. And then they get like really close and like intimate conversations. Like I didn't get the bear. Well, I didn't get the bear. And the Miz looks over, and that's when we expect the bear to jump the Miz, but the Miz just runs over and completely destroys the bear. The real thing is we need to find out who ordered the bear. That's the next mystery on Raw. So
It must have been Ambrose.
And I'm not gonna lie. Oh, actually, that's true. And I'm not gonna lie. So the Miz does the Scooby-Doo. Here's your precious Dean Ambrose, and he goes to rip off the head, and we knew it wasn't Dean Ambrose at that point. When he pulled the head off the bear, I thought it was Johnny Gargano.
Oh shit! Really?
I don't know why, but that guy, for the first couple seconds, looked like Johnny Gargano.
I had the same thought.
I was like, what?
That would be a hell of a debut.
No, it wouldn't, bro. No, don't give anyone ideas.
It'd be something for us to talk about.
Yeah, it's true. Isn't one of the current divas? Wasn't she a Rosebud on NXT?
Probably.
I can't remember, but
Braun Strowman was a Rosebud.
dude, that's right.
So was Becky Lynch. Yeah, there was a bunch.
Yeah, dude. So hey, that's being beat up by Miz, being beat up by a champion. It's not a bad way to debut. Right?
Established talent though in NXT. They just had a title. I feel like debuting as a bear and getting your ass.
Take the head off, and it's Killian Dane. What the hell?
It's Eric Young.
Which, by the way, Killian Dane, new theme.
Or
Exclusive.
it's
So
AJ Styles because he dressed up as a reindeer in an episode of TNA for a Christmas episode.
Jesus.
And he's just
A
not
real
even on
callback.
Raw. Yeah.
So, the Miz beats up the bear, and he's like, shit, it's not it. So the Miz is super paranoid that Dean Ambrose is in disguise somewhere. He's like, I know how these things work. So then a present comes rolling down to the ring, which Maurice had bought, but Miz didn't know. And he's like, oh, this is quite a big box. You know, you could really fit a lot in this box. And the Miz just spears the box, hits it with an elbow, kicks it a couple times, punches. He's going nuts on the box, and Maurice is screaming like every World Star hip hop video ever. Stop! Stop!
There, it's true.
There's
My
always
God,
annoying
Mago!
girl-
He took him down with a
there's always an
spear.
annoying girl in the back of the World Star hip hop video. Stop it, guys! So, anyway, so then the Miz ends up finding out that also was not Dean Ambrose. It was a grandfather clock. And Maurice drops the line, which popped the fuck out of me. She goes, babe, it's a grandfather clock because it's timeless, like you.
And the crowd just goes, oh.
Sucked the air right out of the arena, bro. It was so good. Maurice gets pissed off and leaves. Miz gets back in the ring trying to get her to come back, and then Dean Ambrose is disguised as a cameraman, which I'm almost positive he's done before, and jumps the Miz, and it's kind of it. Once again, Miz gets beat up, but the segment was complete gold. That's 2 A+ segments on Raw, which you usually do not get. I was impressed with Raw at this point, right?
And they had a good match to open the show. Roman
Yeah, exactly.
was a good match. I mean, that was quality match.
Yeah, you're looking at good stuff that's either a really good match or segments that are good or make you think. Wyatt Reigns, the Alexa Bliss stuff was okay. Joe, then we had a couple, and then the Kurt Angle, Corey Graves, and then this segment. So I mean, they got some good stuff. It's all
It seems like on their off pay-per-view weeks, Raw writes better than on their pay-per-view weeks.
I mean, at least viewership was up a little bit this week. They didn't lose 300,000 viewers between hour 1 and 2 like they did last week.
That was bad.
I mean, which is funny because like the night after one of the pay-per-views, that's when they set up all the new feuds. So you'd think that this week would be worse.
Yep.
So I don't know. Interesting. So
This was the week after the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
was it? Oh yeah, duh. I forget. We just already did an Extreme Rules post show.
Yeah.
On its own. So we then had
But it drew people, like you said.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they drew 2.98 this week, and last week was 2.61, which is very, very low.
Yeah, so actually the Go Home show, people know what's going to happen on the Go Home show, so it actually is kind of understandable. The hell am I doing? Oh, so we had an Alexa Bliss interview saying that all the girls have walked out on her. Basically, they had cut to her backstage previously as well, where she was going up to the girls. She was like, we have a Nia Jax problem. They were like, no, we don't have a Nia Jax problem. You have a Nia Jax problem. She's going after your title.
Yeah.
Which was good. I mean, Alexa Bliss shouldn't get along with anyone, right? She's kind of a bitch. That's her character.
Yeah, I thought it worked.
It was weird that it was Dana Brooke and
Mickey James.
someone else. I don't know, man. What are they gonna do? What's Dana Brooke gonna help out with Nia Jax?
Hey, I'd take
Mickey
Brooke over Tamina. Shit.
Oh,
Damn.
we'll talk about that, dude.
Damn.
Ugh. So I don't know, but whatever. It made sense, and so we go into the women's championship match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax, and I can't even remember how she retained. Do you remember?
Yeah, she got DQ'd.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
She attacked him on the side. She, Dana Brooke and Mickey were staring at her. She went, fucking hit him, and so they hit her back.
She pulled a gorilla.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So
You must have so much fun, dude.
oh god, yeah. I mean, people say, like, you listen to Chris Jericho, he always says he has way more fun as a heel because he can just go out there and say whatever he wants.
And things don't even have to make sense, but you're like, I believe you, Jericho.
Yeah, exactly. So, Alexa Bliss retains via DQ. They're going to keep going with the Nia Jax storyline. She'll probably get a match at the next pay-per-view at Balls. And so...
Great balls of fire.
Goodness gracious.
You think they could actually give it to Nia Jax?
I would think.
Because
Alexa Bliss is not dropping that title.
she's... Dude,
Dude,
look at the family she's in.
if a 5-foot-tall person beats Nia Jax in a title match,
In Vince McMahon's
I
WWE.
will riot because that doesn't even make any sense. Come on. There's a reason she was running.
Yeah.
Just forget all the booking we did when she first
That'll
came
be
in.
interesting.
She's not a
You have to
monster
actually go pick the
anymore.
match.
I
have no idea who I would pick right now. Because
know who
Alexa
I would
has
pick
been...
because I know who they're going to probably go with, but
True.
just to usurp all of our opinions.
Yeah, that's true. So, our main event, which was set up way earlier in the night, Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. I was down to see this match. Seth Rollins, I thought we were done with them playing up that his knee was hurt, but that was the entire match, was that Seth Rollins' knee was hurt. And Samoa Joe took advantage of it. I thought the match lasted way longer than it had to. Samoa Joe needs to look dominant, right?
At the same time, they don't want Seth Rollins looking weak, so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a double-edged sword.
Because it's, well, yeah, but Rollins hasn't even won anything in a while. So
That's
Rollins right now,
unbelievable.
as far as storyline, Rollins isn't even, it shouldn't even be considered a top guy, right?
I mean, I think,
All he does is lose.
Contender match should be considered top guys.
yeah.
Top guys. Top guys.
I think they should throw Seth in a tag team or something, man, like they used to when these guys weren't in storylines. How
Who do you
hard?
put him with?
You put him with a drifter because they're the same
Throw him
size.
with Balor, for Christ's sake. They're two faces. Throw him with Roman.
Just
Yeah.
Shield 2.0.
Rollins and Roman just saying, fuck it.
Teaming up, being like, oh, Cesaro and Sheamus got an issue? Let's go, bro.
I mean, why not bring Dean in at that point? Because they're all faces at this point.
Dude, what if we...
That's the open doorway at this point is a Shield.
Super WrestleMania match one year. You have the Shield and Nakamura against Styles, Balor, and the Club.
Dude, that would be legit. Super match.
Dude, that would legitimately just tear the whole house down, bro.
It would
They
tear
can
the
do- they
universe
can do
down, to be
Balor
honest.
Club versus the Shield at SummerSlam. They have it. They can do it.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, because then all you have to do is have like
And Styles Nakamura, they're saving it. That's got to be the Mania match, right? We're so
Yeah.
far out of
I'm getting
Mania.
worried, man. They might just throw it on SmackDown. If they,
Oh,
I
no, dude. They've been
they might.
throwing Nakamura against everyone. Oh,
Yeah, that's
they
the problem.
need to save it, bro.
You're gonna
It's a
hit some
match
of
to
these
save.
bigger matches. Yeah,
I think we're gonna get Nakamura Cena before Nakamura Styles,
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I would agree.
which they did
And
confirm.
that'll be
Cena's going to come back on July 4th and challenge for the title right away and beat Mahal, setting up him and Nakamura.
I know. Don't. It's July 4th. Don't you think he's gonna go after the U.S. title?
He could reignite that U.S. Ooh, he could reignite that feud with Owens.
Yeah,
It's been 2 years.
he could totally do it.
That would be interesting.
Or maybe you have Nakamura win it on SmackDown, and you have Nakamura Cena set up that way. That would be
And they got options.
that would be amazing.
Wait, who has the U.S. title right now?
Kevin Owens, and you could
Well,
legitimately
Nakamura just beat him. Clean.
Yeah, you can have him go against him.
times.
He's beaten him 3 times, dude. This could be where they're going. I really hope that's where they're going. That would be amazing.
Hmm.
We heard that Nakamura would be getting a title shot. We
Yeah.
didn't know when. This is all falling into
Could be-
place.
yeah, could be cool.
This could be amazing. It's gonna be stupid
So-
now.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Raw grades.
Yeah, Raw grades. I got to give it an A. I think it was fantastic.
Yep, I'm right there with you. A.
A minus, just to be different.
Well, I could understand giving it an A minus. There are a couple real shit things. But the one good thing was that the second hour had both the Joe and Miz segments, which the second hour is always the worst one.
We didn't even touch on Neville beating the shit out of TJP. I mean, that was a good dude. That was clean.
Yeah, Neville said nope. Then yep.
He was like, sorry, and he's like, oh man, whatever. Turns his back and fucking whacks him. That was cool.
It was good. It was good.
You'll
So
get your
you'll
match
get your
on
match.
205 Live.
Yeah, dude, Neville is so dominant. If he made a pitch and was like, yo, I want Brock, it'd be believable right now.
All right.
Maybe with a couple other cruiserweights if he's going after Brock.
Smackdown kicks off with pushing the women's Money in the Bank.
Which looks cool.
It looks good. I'm down with it. And
It's
all the women, it's really weird. Shane said it 3 different times. I counted 3 different times. He said the 6-woman Money in the Bank ladder match. Right now there are only 5 women in the match.
Yeah, and well, then Lana came out and tried to get in.
Right. Lana came out, tried to get in, and I was like, oh, well, Shane already ruined it, saying 6-woman because it's only 5 as of now, kayfabe. So Lana came out looking nice. I don't know why they didn't drop the Russian accent. She doesn't need it if she's not going to be with Rusev now.
They'll
Girl
probably
just has to.
touch them up together.
They probably will. So Lana comes out, says she wants to be put in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Shane's like, no way. And Naomi is out there with the girls because Naomi had already gone out and said, I want to be put in this match. I wish I could be put in this match. I'm the champion. I get it. But that would be that'd be fantastic, And so, we're like, oh, I wonder what Naomi's going to do at the pay-per-view. All of a sudden, Lana comes out and it's like, fuck. Don't do Naomi
I did
Lana
not
at
see
the
that coming,
pay-per-view.
bro. I'll be honest.
Oh, same. And the crowd was popping, dude. They wanted Lana real
Yeah.
bad,
She's got a fan base.
which I'm okay with. But I mean, she's just not. She's so green in the ring, and we'll skip to later on. It looks like Lana versus Naomi for the title is going to happen.
Yep.
Lana came out and interfered in a 6-woman tag match later on in the night. Or actually, no, it was like right after. So Lana ended up just screwing Naomi. They had Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky against Natalya, Tamina, and
The same 6 they've been running.
yeah, it's the same 6. So whatever. And Lana ended up screwing it up, setting up the match with Naomi for the pay-per-view at Money in the Bank. Whatever. I'm okay with it. They cut. This is going back to the promo. They did the thing that I hate they always do with these things. They had all the women standing there in the ring, all looking at each other, and they all cut the exact same promo they cut last week in those little things at the beginning of the show. None of them looked legitimately pissed off. They just stood there and talked and waited turns to go, and all of them had to get their 30 seconds of talking.
Yep.
It was stupid.
Yeah, those are dumb.
It was terrible. It was a terrible way to open the night. Charlotte's the only one with charisma, and Becky. Those are the only 2 with charisma.
They were sitting there acting like they were just don't mind.
The faces
Don't mind.
on
None of
Yeah,
my
they were
business.
sipping the tea. Yeah,
That was just
sipping
great.
on the tea,
So
dude.
much better on SmackDown. That's why they need to heal Asuka, and I think they'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They might
that
get it
would-
with the NXT title. I mean,
That'd
who
be
knows
nice.
what's going on with that?
Asuka's just gonna stay NXT Women's Champion for the rest of the time.
Garrett, get out of here with your pitches. Brock versus the entire cruiserweight division.
That's what I was
He'd
thinking.
win,
I didn't want to
too.
interrupt.
He'd win too. So, I don't know. It was a stupid promo. It was just, and Shane is not
What'd you
very
think about-
good.
What'd you think about this being the spot to debut Lana?
It was random.
Odd for sure.
Hey, it got her a reaction. Do you think this would? I think it was a good spot.
What'd you think of the
I'm
music?
trying to think
I
of
think it was all right, dude. The music was fire. I like the music.
You know, this was the right time to debut her. You know, going after the title, knowing Vince, she might fucking win. So who knows?
Oh God, I know.
Can you imagine the pop?
She's hot and blonde, and the crowd loves her. Vince is going to throw the title on her right away. We live in Trump's America.
Well, no. SmackDown is Brian James.
Guys, let's be real. We live in a Trump's America. A black person can't be champ for that long.
Dude.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to say it, bro.
Dude.
Hey, look, hey. It's how it is, bro. Vince McMahon and Trump are best friends. I feel like
I'm sure they are.
All it takes is Trump to tune into SmackDown one week and be like,
No way he is tuning
why?
in.
He's got time to play golf every week.
Dude,
He tunes into SmackDown, makes one call to Vince McMahon, says, I don't want a black person as your champion. Vince goes, it's done.
no way.
I got this hot blonde waiting down in NXT.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, how would Jinder be champion then?
Well, he's gone too. He sees him dude, if he saw what Jinder was wearing with that,
Trump calls up the small guy.
I like him.
The small guy, what are you doing? What are you doing with him? I mean, we're doing some business in India, and I think it would be good for us. Does he got a green card?
No, dude.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Deport him. All right. That's it.
Strips the belt off him and then because of allegations of not being a legal citizen. Oh my.
Dude, if they
Wouldn't
went
that be an
sick-
angle, bro?
Dude,
Wow.
if Vince McMahon showed up, walked out to the ring, and stripped him of the title because he got deported. Oh my god.
Dude, that's like that'd be a Vince Russo angle, bro.
Dude, hold on. A green card on a pole match.
And that is it for us this week. We're out. See you next Wednesday.
Oh, dude. Okay. All kidding
I
aside,
thought that was gonna
that would
say
be
in
really
the
fucked up.
secrets.
I say on here that there's nothing I wouldn't put past Vince McMahon. I don't think he's that much of an asshole to do that. That is one thing I can guarantee we're not doing.
Charlie, why did you run?
I had
And
to go.
and to make it clear, I like Jinder. I'm down with Jinder.
Yeah, we all do. We're just
Don't
kidding.
hinder Jinder. Yeah. But
You like
Jesus,
him.
man, it's just it. You know, it's just fun to poke fun at those things every once in
Get
a while.
monetization for a day and we're already demonetized.
Holy shit! Oh yeah, by the way, that's a big announcement. We're up over 10,000 views. We now can be monetized. Which I mean, our videos that get 80 views, I think we're only making about a penny, maybe, probably not even
0.01 of a penny.
10, 100th of a penny.
1,000th
So
of a dollar.
we're almost there, guys.
Yeah,
We
unless we're getting
almost
like
made
a
it big.
2K video anytime soon. Yeah.
We almost made it big. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the hell were we? All right. AJ Styles versus Dolph Ziggler was the next match. I'm down with this match. They always have a good match. This match is fantastic.
Yeah. 50-50 booking.
Yeah. I mean, Styles beat
Rick
him.
and I were talking while it was going. I was like, dude, if Styles had the fucking belt, I could see Ziggler challenging for it just because of how good their matches are.
Yeah. I mean, Ziggler beat him last week. Styles beat him this week, right? Like you
talked
said, Garrett,
about
50-50 booking.
We talked about that when we were talking about when maybe the feuds would switch between, and we thought when the Ziggler feud switched off of Miz for Ambrose, that's what was going to happen, was he was going to go face AJ. Didn't happen. You know, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, man. Okay, so
I'm guessing
Like, headed
a
from left
Jonathan
into
Q.
right.
Cena probably had something to do with that because he came back and right after that.
Yeah, probably. The match was good. Styles got the win, 50-50 booking, but it was good.
Really good ending.
This leads us to the best thing on SmackDown every week, Fashion Files.
What a great one. Wow.
Yeah, that's true, Charlie. So you didn't like the Fashion Files last week.
No, I
This
didn't
week-
see it last week when we did the podcast. I did watch it. I did watch it yesterday. It was good.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was a couple weeks ago. I remember we talked about one recently that you were saying you weren't really a fan of that one in particular. But did this redeem it for you?
Yeah. Oh, these are the best segments on SmackDown.
We saw Tyler Breeze in a romper. How do you feel about that, Garrett?
The best part, dude, is when black and white. Black and white. When New Day was white.
Yeah, dude. The New Day walked in. It was black and white in black and white. It's like, dude, come on. So
Welcome back, Garrett.
The New Day's trying to get some dirt on their next opponents.
The Usos.
The Usos, yeah. And they offer to bribe. All right.
The Usos.
They offer to bribe Breezango in order for some info, and they give them male rompers or romp hymns or brompers, whatever you prefer to call them. And Fandango's like, no, we ain't getting bribed. Probably the best thing of the entire segment, though, because I almost pitched it last week. What if Fandango got put on the case to solve the Enzo mystery? And then this week they have a stable picture of Enzo on the corner. If you don't look at the posters in the background of these segments, you're missing out.
Oh, you're missing.
Every week they're great. And they have a picture of Enzo, and it says out of jurisdiction. So it's like, oh well, let's throw in that case out of the way. But it was just so good, dude. The Enzo case is out of their jurisdiction. And so pretty much it was just pointless, but Breezango did, in fact, agree to get some information on the Usos for the New Day. So we have a little bit of a bond. We have some private investigator work coming out of Breezango. I'm down with it. I'm sure you guys are too.
Oh, yeah.
Garrett?
Definitely down.
Tyler Breeze's ability to quick change. I just want to see an hour of that. Of just how many different outfits can he switch into in an hour-long Iron Man match with another tag team.
Oh, my God.
Jesus, dude.
Like how many ideas they can actually come up with and how many of them are actually funny. You know, which ones get pops. Be a good experiment. I don't know if you guys have that watch the show have figured this out about me. I like a lot of experimental wrestling stuff. It sounds crazy, but you have no idea. Broken Matt got over. Sheamus and Cesaro was a chant. Like,
That's because we had a bunch of crazy foreigners.
You never know what's going to get over for no reason. Slater and Rhino, you just never know. It's something ridiculous.
Sometimes you just got to throw something at the wall and see if it sticks.
That's why I don't hold everything against Vince Russo, because the guy was terrible booker, but he probably was just trying to be different than everybody else instead of just being the stereotypical thing, which is what somebody like
Garrett says Vince Russo was a terrible booker.
Yep.
Man, if you want to watch Vince Russo, flip on that Wrestling Inc. podcast from today, Wednesday. What is it?
I need to watch it. I saw that it was out.
He gives some great. This guy, if you listen to him every day, it can get annoying, every week like we did. I haven't listened to him in a couple months. It felt. I remember why I liked him and why we really got into the podcast with him, Sean Ross Sapp, and Raj Giri. So
I haven't checked in on the Vince Russo Twitter in a while. Let's see what he's tweeting.
Oh man, there was some good stuff.
I want to know. I want to go back in the rolls and see if he tweeted about the Page stuff.
Let's see. He tweeted such delights as, our season was over in May. Sad for a time with such rich history. And going into this season did nothing. Let your fans down big time. What a disappointment. I agreed with this. I actually liked this the other night. He said, geez, these announcers are no-selling everything. If it's not important to them, it won't be important to the audience.
Oh, he lays in on that, bro. You'll like that. I'm telling you.
Really? Okay, good.
He lays in on them, especially what they did with Jimmy. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. He makes some really good points, like you said. We had Mojo Rawley backstage. This is the best promo he's ever cut, right?
Dude, when the guy's not jumping around like an idiot, you can take him serious.
Yep.
He felt serious.
Wrestling Inc. We just talked about, and they posted a tweet saying something about like, "Oh, this is the most believable he's ever been." I was like, "Yeah, what a coincidence." He doesn't. You know, what normal person runs around like an idiot screaming?
Can you feel it, Dasha?
So, not really. So Mojo Rawley is backstage, and he goes up to Shane McMahon and says, "Hey, man, I don't know what your reasoning was for not putting me in the Money in the Bank, but all I need is an opportunity." And Shane says, and he also made a great point, which was that Mojo Rawley, since Jinder Mahal came to SmackDown, Mojo Rawley is the only person to beat him.
Just another reason why I wish they had qualifying matches.
Yeah. Yep. So Mojo Rawley, ends up getting awarded a match. Shane says, "All right, if you beat Jinder, then you're in the Money in the Bank," which we've had 7-man Money in the Banks before. It's not anything new. So we end up going into their match, and Jinder Mahal has a new entrance. It's very long. What are your opinions?
Permanent.
What are your opinions, Charlie?
Not permanent. They're not going to bust that out every week. They're trying to make it special, but announcers aren't helping with that.
Garrett,
what was the question?
What do you think about Jinder's entrance, and do you think they're going to keep doing this entrance going forward, or do you think it was just
with the Bollywood boys coming out first and then him coming out?
Yeah, and then rolling out the red carpet thing down the ring, which
that was actually cool.
He was ahead of the red carpet graphic. That was kind of
I will say, how cool did that man look when he get himself all wrapped up in his body in the temple?
I know.
He looked cool.
with the underpart over his face. He looked awesome.
Oh yeah,
like when he first stepped out around the curtains, he looked brawlic.
I mean, if they keep it like that, I'm down. If he keeps walking out like that, because he looks like a fucking star.
I mean, he's the champion.
He is a star. He's the champ. Yeah.
And people complained about the length of his entrance, but people don't complain about the length of Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance, which really bothers me.
How do people complain about it, though? It didn't feel that long.
He's the champ right now. He can have as long of an entrance as he wants.
It wasn't even like as long as like Bray Wyatt's usually is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, whatever.
Just their big.
So, you want to talk about long entrances? This is going to get me some heat. The Undertaker.
Well, yeah, duh.
That's his thing. He saunters slowly to the ring.
Yeah.
But people are willing to be like, Jinder's entrance is too long. Not because Jinder's entrance is too long, but because they just don't like Jinder and they want a thing to hate on him.
Yeah, but at a certain point, you have so much respect for someone that you don't care. Like, they can take their time doing whatever they want. It's like when you watch football. Every time we get to see Tom Brady, Peyton Manning go one-on-one with each other, I just enjoyed it. Because it's like, how many more times are we going to be able to see this? Undertaker's last 10 years, it felt like that. We have no idea how many times we're going to see this entrance. So, let's enjoy it.
It's true.
I'm not bragging on the Undertaker. I'm just saying that you can't.
Oh no, absolutely.
You can't excuse one and not even if one person is a legend. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
So I've been saying so a lot. I gotta stop that, dude.
So
I don't even notice it.
And
just a transitional thing.
Jinder Mahal ends up beating Mojo Rawley, and that's just kind of it. I mean, he had a little bit of help from the Singh brothers, but this was fairly clean. And Rawley.
I thought people saying, "Why not have Randy Orton interrupt the match, dude?" This is your world champion's first match. He loses this. It's done. It's all over.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Just bury the champion.
Imagine if Mojo Rawley fucking beats him because Randy Orton RKOs him or some shit.
I mean, it's pretty obvious over the past 2 years that, or forever, that winning that Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal means nothing.
Baron Corbin's push literally didn't happen any time last year after he won that thing. It was not until this year.
He won it before that Big Show and then Cesaro. Like, okay. Then
Cesaro got some kind of push, but then he got hurt, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. So we then cut to, Jinder had a promo, It was pretty decent.
That guy's voice is fucked. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he sounds way different than he did.
What do you mean? How so?
It sounds like he's almost got like an infection going on.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. He's got a lot of hoarseness.
Yeah, it does. You know, when he was going for the title, his voice didn't sound like that. Maybe he's like sick. I don't know.
Maybe he could have been. It happens. I mean, it's a 24-hour.
Yeah, they don't get to.
It's a 24/7 show, so.
I mean, I'm sure sometimes when it's actual sickness, they get off, but even then.
Maybe he's been slaying so much poon, he's been up too late.
Dude.
My dude.
Be. And then one.
Randy Orton had, I can't even remember exactly what he said. Do you guys remember specifics about his promo?
Last night?
Just that he was going to beat up Gender, I guess.
I don't remember seeing him.
He had an interview backstage with what's her face?
Was it Renee Young?
No. The other chick. No. God damn it. Charlie.
On the show?
Charlie.
No, Charlie's on Raw.
Oh, never mind. It must have been Dasha then.
Oh, was it Dasha? Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't remember on the show at all. So
there you go. So that shows how important it was.
I thought he had to be.
We had New Day versus the Colons.
New Day.
And the New Day beat him. New Day beat him, crushed him. Usos came out, cut a great promo once again.
So good on the mic, dude.
They're awesome. I kind of hate how Usos are doing this Uso penitentiary thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Kind of dumb to me.
More subtle racism.
I mean, it's dumb, but it kind of fits with how they're talking.
What is that supposed to mean? Go ahead, Charlie.
I get more subtle racism.
Beat your ass at the penitentiary. It just fits.
So you're saying since they're talking like thugs, they're criminals.
Jesus.
They should be locked up because of the way they talk. Are you saying because they talk uneducated?
Jesus, here we go. No.
No. The thing is, Brady, you're saying all those things.
I don't know. They're so angry and mean. It fits.
No, it's true. It's true.
Oh, but
they're coming out to kick some ass. The Usos are awesome, and so are the New Day. It's going to be a good match, right?
I hope it should be good in the ring. I mean,
It'd be good if
a good build.
You know, it'd be great if New Day won the titles, and then somewhere down the line they turned Big E and Kofi turned on Xavier Woods.
Wait a minute, I'm starting to. I was joking about subtle racism. We have two guys speaking in what would you call it, uneducated way that are supposed to be running the penitentiary, and then you've got them putting the New Day in the penitentiary. You see where I'm going with this? This is terrible.
You're reaching, bro.
I know.
You're reaching quite a bit, man.
Yeah, fucking dude. That roast on them was fucking gold, man.
Oh, dude,
I was rolling.
What are those?
Dude, yeah, I was like, where's it going with this? Oh,
it was good, man.
Big E, your bra size. That man does it.
Dude, that's right. What is the E stand for? Your initial? Dude, I loved that. That was another thing that popped me during the Fashion Files. He's like, Big E, if that even is your real initial.
Fandango is so good, man. He's like that.
Amazing. All right, so we cut backstage to Sami Zayn. Who was the interview with? Was that with Renee Young?
No, that was Dasha.
That was Dasha.
Dasha had put in the work tonight or last night.
Basically, yeah, she did. She can put the work on me. All right. Anyway, so Sami Zayn had this. He basically came out and said, you know, win some, you lose some. I mean, Garrett, anything big from this?
Yeah, he was announcing he was going to be on commentary. That was kind of the.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and then Corbin beat him.
That's right. He said that he needed to study Nakamura more, and then Corbin kicked his ass, and Corbin took over his commentary spot.
Thought it was cool bringing the ladders in play.
Yeah, they're already teasing it. He hit him with a shorter ladder, and then the camera pans over and he shoves him into two more ladders, which are conveniently placed right there.
I'm down with it.
Why are there 3 ladders within 5 feet of each other?
Hey, man, you got to have him backstage when he crawl into the air conditioning.
What the hell is WWE trying to crawl into the air conditioning for?
Who knows, bro?
Isn't that the venue's job?
Someone needs it, bro.
They're sticking Kalisto up there. Hey, man,
Why is it gotta be Kalisto?
Because he's tiny.
small.
Yeah, but I don't know. Higher horns.
You know who's not fitting into an AC unit? Matt Morgan. Fat fuck. All right.
Come on, man.
So, Lana versus Naomi is officially made after that, which we already talked about. And then that led to our main event, Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
The squash match.
It was good. Kevin Owens loses again. Kinshasa. It was actually pretty quick. They ended, it was interesting because it was like, okay, either someone messed up and they ended 4 minutes early, or there was going to be something else to happen after this. Because I looked and I was like, dude, it's only 9:56. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, you hear the mic
I
drop
love that sound, bro.
at the commentary table. When you know shit's going down. Yeah, I know. When you just hear it drop, it just doo-doo. You're like, oh shit. Yep. Oh shit, Corbin left. And Corbin runs up, hits the end of Days on Nakamura, and we go off air with Corbin looking like a beast.
That's our main event next week, probably.
Charlie, that's your boy, right?
I love me some dude. If he doesn't win this, I'm gonna be pissed. No one should even be in the vicinity of him when it comes to winning this. He needs it.
And it's always better. It's always better when a heel has it, right? And who are the heels in the match?
Wait, so we were talking about this plan for Nakamura to win the U.S. title on.
Fuck.
I see where he's going with it, though. Nakamura wins the title on SmackDown, setting it up so that Kevin Owens can win the Money in the Bank. Are you down with it?
No,
Anyway.
Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, you cut out. Were you basically saying that Owens was going to drop the title, which would set up the possibility of him winning Money in the Bank?
That would be actually, I would really like if that's the way they went with things. And then they had Cena versus him, and then you had Owens possibly cashing in on somebody, maybe even on the U.S. title, just to be like, actually, that's my title. You know what I mean? They could go so many ways if they go that way with this.
I kind of like the idea of Sami Zayn winning it and then being
no, don't get me wrong.
like,
there are other people.
be really apprehensive about using it. Like he would come out a bunch of times when people are just down and out. And like he has that like moral dilemma of like, oh dude, come on, man. I'm Sami Zayn. I'm too nice. I can't do it. I can't do that. And then maybe the one person he'll actually do that with is Kevin Owens.
Maybe.
Oh,
His first main roster belt off of KO.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
But then
only
you have to go
person
back
he
to
does
that.
not feel bad about just
But the only unfortunate thing is you're gonna get the Smark saying, "Well, you got to go back to this feud for," you know.
because it's awesome. Shut up. Enjoy it.
I know.
That's what I would say to those people. All right, but SmackDown grades, I'm gonna give it an A- because I just can't give it as good a grade as I gave Raw because Raw is spectacular. Charlie,
There was a lot of things I liked. I want to give it the same grade as Raw. A. I great week of wrestling, man. You said it from the bat.
Garrett,
Yeah, I'll give it an A.
Bro, you guys are both black screens on mine.
really?
Really.
You're playing through
Yeah.
on the stream though.
Oh yeah, you're both black screens on mine too. That's kind of funny.
I
That would
had
be a
both of
good
you.
time to cut it anyway. We ran a little bit over, but it was a good week of wrestling. We knew it was going to be a little bit of a longer episode. So that'll do for this week. Let us know if you guys would be interested in maybe doing a post-Raw show or something, because I might be down with that.
Dude, I'm down. I was thinking about that this Monday. I was like, man, there's some stuff I would like to talk about now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's still fresh.
Yep.
True.
Who knows? Might be something. I think I'm going to go watch
Definitely do
NXT.
pay-per-views.
Spoiler alert. Asuka and Nikki Cross go through a table. The match is declared a no contest. Also, though, seriously, if you guys are watching, if you guys aren't sure if you want to watch NXT or not, go watch it because Oni Lorcan versus God damn it, who is it?
Tommy.
Versus Hideo Itami is fan-freaking-tastic. Go watch it.
Well, you guys saw that live and it was good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
sweet.
God, yes.
All right, anyway. That'll do for this week. See you next week.
The one you want, son.